Last year, doctors in the U.S. wrote more than 4 billion prescriptions, but these legally prescribed drugs can be just as dangerous as other controlled substances when used recreationally. Narcotics are drugs that cause a stupor. Opioids, a kind of narcotic, are commonly prescribed to relieve pain, but when abused, can give users a relaxed high.
All of those drugs have exactly the same mechanism of action. They all bind to the mu-type receptor for endogenous opioids. And endogenous opioids is a neurotransmitter system in your brain that functions to regulate a number of things, including pain.
These drugs stimulate the brain's reward center, which makes them attractive to people looking to get high and means users can easily become dependent.
Some people have very little substance abuse history or an absent substance abuse history and get prescribed the drug for relief of pain, and they develop addiction probably largely due to life stress and genetic factors.
The drugs have a strong effect. A doctors group dedicated to raising awareness about opioid prescribing practices has estimated that more than 25% of opioid users are at risk for addiction.
Folks, people that consider themselves streetwise, are in many ways very naive. You know, they think they can take these drugs and not develop dependence. You know, just be careful. And doesn't work out that way for them.
Stimulants such as Adderall help patients with attention deficit disorders focus. For others, they increase energy, letting people work harder or party longer. But new studies suggest that stimulants only provide extra energy, not increased focus.
Part about making oneself more focused with these drugs works perfectly well for someone who is clinically diagnosed with ADHD, but for someone who doesn't have that disorder, using these pills does not increase or enhance their ability to focus.
And stimulants can take a toll on the body, especially when taken in high doses and combined with other drugs like alcohol.
The most serious effects would be if someone takes too high a dosage for their body. It's going to raise their heart rate and blood pressure and potentially cause stress on the heart, which could lead to heart attack.
Stimulants only suspend the body's need to sleep, and staying awake for long periods of time can be dangerous.
When someone takes it over time or takes too much of it and can't sleep, and they're sleep deprived, I mean, one of the things that we see from that is a psychotic episode. Someone's brain just really does not, it gets separated from reality and they become acutely psychotic, and that has happened occasionally.
When used regularly, the body develops a tolerance to opioids and stimulants. Users must take more to experience the same high, and with greater dosage comes increased health consequences and a greater risk for dependency. So while prescription pills can be lifesavers for some, their powerful effects can come at a huge health cost when used irresponsibly. I'm Robert Grattan, reporting.